That year and a half or whatever it was a mental break for me, but also a mental breakthrough for me, because you got to see it first. You got to visualize it first. And then once you visualize it, as long as you know how to execute it, you can bring it to life. What's up, y'all? I'm Randall Cunningham II, founder and creative director of PRC. Today we're in Joshua Tree. I'm gonna take you guys through some of the history of the brand, show you some archive pieces, and let you know what's coming soon. Let's do it. The pursuit of perfection. That's where precision comes from, like the quality or fact of being exact and accurate. So it's the continuous pursuit of that, trying to find that balance, trying to find that piece of perfection and try and put that out and maximize that. So it started here. So here, this is when I started working with factories, right? This is when I started actually designing, cut and sew, and having a lot more control in the creative process and the design process. So here, this is like the first pieces that I released when I started feeling like I was becoming an actual designer. I always start my creative process and the inspiration process with prayer and just asking for a vision. I want that inspiration to come from God first and foremost. This piece right here is when I started feeling confident in myself as a designer. You can kind of see the inspiration all over this, obviously here. Precision Presents with the Olympic rings. That's an ode to my sister. 12, that's an ode to my pops. The cross on there symbolizes my faith. This is when I started to feel like what I was seeing in my mind, I was able to bring to life. And that's what took me to the next level. The logo started to evolve a little bit. During this time, I was creating everything. Like I was making chessboards, I have Precision Connect 4, precision footballs. I literally have precision everything. So during this time was just a period of me trying to get my creativity expressed and just get it out. And as I grew as a designer, I just started getting more access to better factories, better manufacturers all over the world. So once I started making these pieces, you can kind of start to see that the quality gets a little bit better and better and better, but that really just comes down to the intention of the design. So when you think of PRC, it's a lifestyle brand with an emphasis on leather goods.
Sometimes hammering away at something isn't going to get you there. You need to take a step back and not do anything. You need to not think about it for a year.
Yeah.
Because this is like, what this looks like to me is like a year's worth of work happened without actually creating anything in between.
Yeah. That was a mental, that year and a half or whatever it was a mental break for me, but also a mental breakthrough for me, because you got to see it first. You got to visualize it first. And then once you visualize it, as long as you know how to execute it, you can bring it to life. So at the time, I knew how to execute it, but I didn't have the vision. So all that prayer led me to this. And so now what you see, even past this, right? Now what you see is elevated pieces that weren't even a thought during this season of PRC.
Yeah, I mean, can you imagine showing this era of Wade that? What he would have thought?
You know what he would have thought is like, that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's what, this is always what it was supposed to be. So during this time, I just didn't have the resources or the experience to be able to create at this level. I had the creativity, but man, you need to have the resources and you need to know how to execute it. So now today we see luggage. We got different sizes of luggage. We got different styles of bags. We got women's bags. I mean, and so this is a reflection of really where I'm at today as a creator.
These are all pieces that no Precision customer has seen before.
Yes, exactly. These are being unveiled right now as we speak. So, women's tote bag, chocolate brown. The inspo behind this piece was, I don't really give the women too many products yet, and I'm not proud of it. So I wanted to do something specifically for the women, and this is just an everyday bag. This is just something that you can literally put everything in. The overarching theme for this whole collection, and there's one piece that's not here that I'm gonna wait to show you guys, but the overarching theme and concept of this was travel companions. 2025 was the year that I traveled the most. I was basically traveling all year. almost every weekend, every other weekend. So that kind of inspired me to come out with this collection. That's kind of what I go off of, is how does it make me feel? How do I want it to make a customer feel? Somebody that takes the time to buy it and put their resources towards it. So the feeling that I was trying to invoke was just accomplishment, just feeling proud, traveling with travel companions and bags and luggage that you're proud of and that you want to carry with you. So that's where it started for me. Thank you guys for taking the time to hang out with me, go through the history of the brand, check out some archive pieces. Be on the lookout for the upcoming PRC collection, Travel Companions, dropping Friday, November 21st. Appreciate y'all.